Good afternoon, sir.
Heaven, when I meet you and I feel that you speak English so well, and my question is that where do you learn English?
I learned it by watching cartoons. Nobody ever helped me, so my mom just got me a computer to learn myself. Yeah, and basically I was also born in Germany, so that means my accent was developed up pretty good. Yeah.
So you were born in Germany
Yeah.
and you moved to Cambodia.
Yeah.
But-
And my accent developed step by step when I was growing. So now my accent was fully developed. So it's just gonna stay like this when I'm older.
You said earlier that you did not learn properly English. You learn from cartoon. How
Yeah.
do you learn from cartoon? It's a bit strange, you know. You learn from cartoon. You learn by yourself, and then you speak English like American people. It's a bit strange to me.
I know it's a bit strange, but my brother taught me how to get a very good accent from all the languages that you speak. He taught me a very important lesson that how to get a very good accent out of it. And yeah.
So it means you learn from your brother.
No, I learned from my computer, but my brother taught me how to get a good accent, how to pick up a good accent from every languages.
So it means your brother good at languages like for example English or maybe other languages.
I don't know. He's good with our language and English because his English is way better than me. But my English is very good for now, but it will develop.
So your
better.
brother learn from cartoon too, or
No. He studies.
He studies.
Yeah.
So you don't learn from your mom, your
No,
dad.
none. I learned it myself.
From cartoon.
Yeah.
From cartoon.
From cartoon
YouTube.
and YouTube, both
But
of them.
what lesson do you learn from YouTube? For example, English lesson or maybe funny things. Something?
Yeah, funny things stuff reactions and reviewing stuff. Yeah, and cartoons.
So cartoon, what kind of cartoon do you often watch and do you often learn from cartoon, for example?
It's Clarence and Adventure Times. That's what I learned from the most. 'Cause I watched that when I was a kid a lot of times. I never get bored of it.
Mhm.
And I wanted my English accent to be really good. So I can't stop. I just had to continue on and on, step by step.
So why do you want to develop, I mean to improve your accent? You want to speak like American people?
No, I just wanted to have a good English accent so I can speak just as good as my family, my cousins, my brothers. Yeah.
So your mother speak
No,
English
she
well?
can speak, but her accent is not the best though.
Your dad?
He can speak too, but it's just the same as my mom.
But they are good. They are as
Yeah,
good
they
as you?
can understand as good as me, but they just don't have a good accent like me because
They are better than you, or they are not really.
no, I'm better than them. Yeah.
Because of what? Because of your learn from.
Yeah, because of how I learned it and how they learn it. They learn it by studying. I learn it the different way,
Mhm.
and which is kind of rare because not many people do that. And I kind of got the hang of it.
But how to learn, for example, I still don't understand well how to learn by yourself, how to learn alone from YouTube, you know.
I
You are
learn-
not get, I mean, you don't get bored.
No, it's just I was born with a special power to learn and not get bored of learning, and to get a good accent of every single language that I hear they're speaking right now. Like someone speaking British, English, and I can get the hang of their accent really fast because I'm born with a special power.
You repeat, I mean, American accent or maybe British accent or not, you repeat, you speak alone or you don't at all.
I can copy their accent. Yeah,
But by repeating or not just listening to
repeating.
them?
No.
You
like
repeat?
what they say, and I can just copy it off. Yeah, like
How
and
to repeat? How to imitate them?
it's just I don't know. I just have this thing in my body that just gives me the accent, like every single language accent.
So if I understand you well during our conversation together between you and me, it
Yeah.
means you learn alone, you learn by yourself, you learn from YouTube. It is unbelievable to me.
Yes, I know. It's kind of like cool and freaky, cause like not many people does that, and I'm one of them. So yeah.
So you don't learn English at school.
No, I never study English at school because they're not my level. They're too low.
Really?
Yes.
Where do you study now?
Belty,
Belty?
but I just don't study English there because it's not my level.
Okay. And how old are you this year? You are still small.
I know I'm 12, but I may not have a good accent, but I may not have a really good like mind. I like don't have a really good mind to compete to get a good score. Yeah.
But how do you learn grammar, English or grammar, for example?
It's by typing and stuff. Like when I go on YouTube and I want to find something that I want to learn, I type it. And that's
Really?
how I learn grammar. Yeah.
Can you tell me the example, for example?
Like for example,
You don't understand one point, or one grammatical point, how to do?
like the how to get Grammarly is like really easy. You just got to like learn learn how to get the hang of English, and then you could just get your phone and type. And there's these three boxes in the middle, like the center. When you type something wrong, they help you correct it. Oh yeah, and that's how I learned grammar that good.
So you don't need any help from anyone.
No,
When
I
you
don't
need
need any help.
something, you need. When you need something, you ask Google or something.
Yeah, I just ask Google and it will automatically help me because my question isn't that impossible.
So you never disturb your mother,
No,
your dad.
they're too busy working, so I don't want to disturb them.
You know you are very unique and special to me.
Oh, why, thank you. I appreciate it.
But you know that you are special?
No,
Why you don't know?
because in my family and my cousins, every single one has, everybody and every single one of them has a good accent. Like, really good.
Mhm.
Yeah, like, none of them has bad accent. And I don't know. I just
But
never...
maybe they learn at school, but you are very special. You know, you learn by yourself.
I
You
know.
learn from YouTube.
I know,
This
there's...
is special for me.
There's another cousin that's just like me. He studies from YouTube, but he's just not as good as me. He's younger than me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you consider yourself as a child, adult, or because your mind is not children anymore to me?
No, I'm just still a kid. I'm not old. It's just I have a good accent. That's it.
So your action when you speak, this is American action or British action?
American. American.
Why do you want to imitate American action?
Because it's the language they mostly use in all of the countries.
And now you learn only English, or maybe you learn Khmer, or maybe any other language.
I learned Khmer, English, and a bit of Chinese.
And you are good at Chinese or not?
Not very. I'm just a fifth grader.
Fifth grade already.
Yeah, but I don't speak Chinese that good.
So, but at least you speak well too. Not so good, but good too.
Yeah, but I have a good Chinese accent.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you speak Chinese in some sentences?
Okay. 我可以讲普通话，一点点。
What does it mean?
It means I can speak a bit of Chinese Only a bit.
For example, if I want to say I'm going to school in Chinese,
我去学校了，
I want to go to America.
我要去美国。
So, besides school, when you are at home, you always study alone, or maybe you play with your friend, or maybe you do something.
Sometimes I have a break where I play ping pong because it's like my hobby and I love ping pong. Yeah, that's what I do
but
on
you,
my
you
free
play
time.
with other kids, or maybe you play
My
with
cousins and my friend.
your friend. They
Yeah.
are bigger than you.
Yeah, they are bigger than me.
You are so good at playing ping pong, or not?
Yeah, I'm good, but I don't consider myself like really good, but I'm like still good, like decent.
Besides ping pong,
This
what do you? What do you play as
Sport.
Sport, yeah.
riding my bike,
Then
running, that's it.
running and swimming. No, you don't like swimming.
I swim. Yeah, but I just don't really swim.
So, but back to your study, because I still wonder why you can learn alone by yourself, and you speak English so well. So I still wonder, how do you learn? I want to ask you again and again.
Because I was born in Germany and I was born with a special power to have a good accent, but I need to develop it because it wasn't that good when I was just born. I didn't get a lot of English stuff, like I was pretty bad, but then I studied on my computer and then I started to get better and better and better. And then when I was 10, I was ready to use my English accent and grammar out in the world.
So, until now, you speak 3 languages already. You speak Khmer, you speak English, and you speak Chinese. You are very super power now. Do you know that?
No, I don't know that, but thanks for, I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
So how do you develop your English lesson?
It's just by watching cartoons and funny things. They use English, so I started to get better and better by watching those. Sometimes I try to find things and I type, so I had to type, and that's how I get a bit of a good grammar, I guess.
Do you know that your action, your English action is better than mine, because my English is a Cambridge action. Do you know that?
I know. But you can understand English very good.
Recently, I heard that you were chosen by one school
Yeah.
to go to US. What was the program?
It was to go to a summer camp. It was really fun, and I just came back from it.
From America?
Yeah, it was the best experience I had in my life, and I'm never gonna forget it.
Can you tell me how is America?
It was the best. The best. They had water skiing, fencing, air rifle, and so much more, which is so fun. And I'm never gonna forget that place.
What was the program? What did you do in US during your trip to US?
It was like a military school where you march and present arms, play instrument. Yeah, it was really fun.
And whom did you meet with
On the
many
train.
people?
Yes, and there was another guy who like got the scholarship too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And before the interview, you told me that some American people did not believe that
That
you are
I was Cambodia because my accent, they said, dude, your accent is way better than mine.
Really?
They said that, and then I said, it's okay. I just learned it by watching YouTubes and stuff. So yeah.
And did they believe you?
They didn't, most of them believe me, but like a bit don't believe me. Because they still think I'm like not
They are
Cambodian.
adult or they are still kid like you?
They're like kid like me. They're like 14, 13, and 12.
So when you were in US with your friend, with your colleague, something, so you understand well what
Yeah, I
spoken-
understand every single word they were saying and talking, even when they were speaking to each other. Yeah. And when every time I have a conversation with a U.S. friend, I always understand every single word. And yeah,
So you went alone with your colleague? I mean, you went alone with
no,
your
I
school?
went with another traveler that also got the scholarship. His English is also pretty good, just like mine.
But you a bit special because you learn by yourself. You learn alone, not from your mother, not from your father, not from your brother. Just alone and alone. This is a very special to me.
Oh, yes, thank you, but yeah.
But
It wasn't fully my stuff. It wasn't fully taught by myself. It was like some of them were taught by my brother. Because his English is way better
how
than
long
mine.
per day do you spend for listening to watching YouTube?
Like, you mean
Yeah.
today, like every day?
Yeah, every day. How long do you spend? How many
Well,
hours?
Each day I used to study 3 hours. 3 hours because like each videos is just like 30 minutes long, and I used to love watching them, and yeah.
And no one
No.
force you to watch, to learn. You learn by yourself.
Yeah, no one ever stopped me. And no one even know that I do this because like they thought that on my free time I play games, but I only do that every once in a while.
Maybe your father or maybe your mother thought that you watch, or maybe you watch game instead of studying.
Yeah.
They
That's
often
what
blame you or not?
No, they don't blame me. They said it's okay as long as you keep developing your English. They're okay with that.
But at the beginning, they thought that you watch.
Yeah,
maybe
they thought
game,
that-
you play game.
Yeah, they thought that my English wasn't gonna be very good, but now they do. I proved them wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
So they used to blame you in
No,
the past.
no, they thought that my English accent wasn't gonna be good when I was a kid, cause like it was really bad. But then when I was old, I proved them wrong.
What do you want to do in the future? You want to be an English teacher? You want to be someone else who is most important?
I would just love to be an English teacher because I want to teach them how to become me and also to become themselves. And when they're older, they're going to have a good future if I ever be an English teacher.
So why I still don't understand. Why do you want to become an English teacher? Maybe you want to become a gamer, or maybe
No, I don't want to
YouTube-
become a gamer.
YouTube maker, something.
I would love to be an English teacher because I want to pass my accent to my students if I ever will gonna be an English teacher.
You don't want to do anything else besides teaching.
Yes. If I ever will teach English, I will promise that they're gonna have a good accent when they come out of class.
Why don't you want to become a businessman
I mean, I'll sure do that one day. One day.
one day?
Yeah.
But before that, you love teaching,
Yeah, I'll teach first.
and then businessman,
Yes.
and then
I don't know. Probably a higher rank than businessman. But I don't know yet. I'll probably get a better position, like in a company.
you want to have a good position in a company, in a big company.
Not that big of a company. It's
Okay.
just like a normal company.
Okay, thank you very much, Heaven, for your time and for your precious time to tomatomate.com.
Oh no, it's no big deal. I like it having you here. You having me here. It was really fun. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Heaven. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank
It's
you.
okay.